2-month review of her Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus.
They come from everywhere to take the challenge. Great multiplier. My eyes adore you.
Do that to me one more time.
Well, first I got to give a shout out, of course, to my grass. She's looking really nice. Nice stripes in it. So I figured out what kind of grass this is. This here is the finest Kentucky bluegrass. Had a problem trying to figure out what kind of grass they were putting down, but I actually went to the installers and they told us, well, here we go. Let's do a quick review of the first 2 months with the Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. And the first thing, look, there, she did the decal. She saw the Tesla inventory David and Eric, their Model 3, absolutely loved it. So she did it. It actually looks quite good. Then of course she gets the personalized plate, Little Miss Tess, or Little Miss Tez, or Little Tez. And of course the logo on the other side. It doesn't look too bad. So some of you might be asking, hey, why doesn't she come out and do the review herself? Because she is the primary driver. She does have 5,500 kilometers on the car right now. But A, she doesn't want to, and B, she has a face for radio. One of the first things you can check out with the rims, if the person is a good driver, is see if there's any scuffs. So clear. 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 And of course, I've already checked this out. I always go around the car every time she drives it just to make sure she hasn't banged it or anything. So yeah, the first thing she actually did was tint the windows. So she did the back and the sides here, different, as you can tell, there's different shades, because in the province of British Columbia it's illegal to get the side front driver and passenger windows done, but she's did it as a grade that isn't really much of a heat score, just like mine over there. I have the fronts and backs tinted. When driving, it's actually quite light in this car, and the reason why is because of the rear glass. Now, the tinting on the rear glass, it has an automatic shade, or shading to there. So when we went and did the tinting of the car, I said, hey, could you tint from here down to here? Well, this is the glass line, and he said that's going to look really stupid. So to do the whole thing, so from down here all the way up to the midsection right here, all that glass, it's going to be another $300. So we held off because didn't have all the money. Hey, that's what happens when you buy a Tesla. You don't have much money left at the end of the paycheck. So every paycheck she's going to put a little bit something into it. She, believe it or not, she loves the rims. Absolutely loves them. At first, when she went to order it in June, she said, oh, we're going to ditch those real quick and can't stand them. But they've grown on her. And I kind of agree, it's not bad. Not bad at all. So she did the decals, she's done the tinting. Let's go inside and see what's going on in there. Well, absolutely nothing. She hasn't done anything on the interior to update. She really does want to get the center console piano black area. Got to get that wrapped because it attracts so much dust and fingerprints. I thought that the ceramic coating would do something, but it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't. If I was just to get a cloth right now and wipe that off, it would come off real clear, easy, because of the ceramic coating, but it doesn't detract from fingerprints and stuff like that. So that's the next thing to do. She also wants a screen protector for the center console, or the main monitor there. You can get an aftermarket glass there. And what else does she want to do? She wants to, believe it or not, she wants to wrap the wood. She absolutely hates it. So what she's probably thinking of doing is, for the center console, going with a, sort of brushed aluminum or darker brushed aluminum, and have this to match it. And if it was brushed aluminum aluminum, can't even say it, aluminum, or if it was carbon fiber, then you wouldn't actually see the grain, so it would actually be quite good to be able to do this and that. So that's probably the next project, but she absolutely loves the car, absolutely. So at work, a year ago, I was the only one at work that had a plug-in car, electric vehicle, and now there's 8 of us. So there's 2 plug-in battery ones and then 6 other pure electrics. And there's 2 other officers at work that have the Standard Range Plus Model 3. And they both say, without a doubt, is the best vehicle they've ever driven. Ever owned, ever driven. And it's a bit of a fun game that they're understanding, is that when you do buy an electric vehicle, that yeah, your lifestyle changes a little bit, the way you do things change a little bit. So if you are going to say a superstore or something, because here in British Columbia every single public charger is free because they can't charge you for electricity, but what they could charge you for is the actual parking space. But you go to any of the big chain superstores or the Walmart, some of them have free charging, and you just got to change your lifestyle a little bit. So one of the guys about 5 minutes from where he lives is a mall that has a level 2 free charger in the parkade. So on like day 1 off, what he does, he goes there and he fills up the car, and it's good for the 4 days, and then just before he comes back to work, he tops it up again, and then at work he gets the amazing 5 kilometers an hour off a frickin' 110 standard plug. Anyway, so there you go. There's, if you have any questions about this, about having the Standard Range Model 3, it is absolutely a fantastic vehicle. Love everything about it except for the one thing I wish it had was the premium, what the hell is it called? Premium sound, so it has the podcasts and all that kind of stuff. Don't really care about live traffic, because when you actually do use navigate, it does take in consideration the traffic times, but it doesn't just show up on the screen like it does for the Model S. So that's the thing, and Elon said that he's probably going to bang it out or charge it for like $100 a year to have that premium connectivity, and I would snap that up in a second. Anyway, there you go. Cheers. Bye.